The BBC did a documentary August the 10th of 2010, and I don't know if you've heard about this really strange thing that happened on the highway. These two Swedish twins ran out in front of traffic, and they both got hit and very severely injured. And it was so bizarre. When you watch the video, it's so bizarre because this one here kept getting up and kept getting hit. I think she got hit twice. She has superhuman strength. I think it took 6 people to get her off of the highway. She was fighting so much. She wanted to keep running out into the traffic. And the odd thing that really shook up the police officers is that she seemed to heal herself. She had really bad compounded fractures in her legs. She seemed to heal herself. And she got up and carried on, ran back out into traffic again. It's a real strange story. She ended up later, after she'd been evaluated and was released, she ended up stabbing this man to death, then took a hammer and was beating herself over the head and leaped off of a tall bridge, busted her ankles up pretty good. But it was so abnormal. I've been doing research on it, and it's really unbelievable, but people are coming to the conclusion that the 2 Swedish women were super soldiers. That's why they had incredible strength, and even though, they were getting hit by trucks and cars, whatever, they kept right on going. I guess one of them got mangled up pretty bad, and she was in critical condition. But her sister, Sabrina, I watched the video, it's just unbelievable, has such superhuman strength. And she kept trying to run into the traffic again, and oh, it's just unreal. Anyway, I went to this site. It's Check the Evidence, and it's a UK site. The video about the incident was removed on this page, but there's other pages that have it. And what appeared to be portals opening up near the women actually was filmed. Anyway, I came across Dave Morrow's story. He's a super soldier, and he's had all these memories come back, and he went through horrible abuse. He was adopted, and he went through really terrible things in a satanic family. And so they got him involved in the program to make him a super soldier. And I stayed up late last night watching this. I was so riveted to it, I couldn't get away. And I felt so sorry for this man, because he's had these things done against his will from the time he was a very young boy. And he tells the story, and he tells so many interesting things. His story is really horrible, but he tells a lot of interesting things. For example, he says that the negative ET creatures are the ones in control of the government of the United States. And I absolutely believe that. And you watch the interview and you can tell he's very sincere. He talks about healing his own injuries. He calls it hulking out. Talks about jumping out of a airplane, cargo airplane, without a parachute, And they've developed these super soldiers, and they probably use them off of the planet to fight different creatures. But the story is so shocking and so riveting. It's something you might want to check into. It's really, really terrible. I'll put a link up to this site.